Morning. I'm going to start with a fraud. On the 15th, we were dispatched to a Northeast rural residence on a fraud. When the deputy arrived, they learned that an adult male became interested in investing in Bitcoin and started researching companies. After several months of research, he invested $156,000 with a company called Burge Blockchain Technology. The man believed his investment grew to $28 million in a very short time. But when he attempted to withdraw some of the money, the company would not allow him to do so. And they informed him that he owed 30% of his earnings to the company. At the present time, the investigation is still ongoing. One thing I do want to stress is the male was communicating with the company through a WhatsApp. In my experience, this isn't a common way for a company to communicate with their customers. Do you have any questions for me?
How old was the
67.
You said northeast part of the county?
Yes, rural.
Waverly area?
In that area, I believe it'd be a Waverly address, but it was not in the town. It's very sad, as you know. We have a very difficult time getting this money back. It was from a 401k, so it was from his retirement. So again, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. And the sad thing is he did do a lot of research. Some of these frauds are very elaborate, and we feel bad for the gentleman.
And how did you initially come in contact with this company?
The WhatsApp.
So they contacted him?
He contacted them through the WhatsApp and started the conversation with the business.
And did he find them through like the internet?
Yes. Yeah, very sad.
And all these transactions were done crypto, like the 156K was transferred?
It was transferred through an account.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't through Bitcoin on that. And so no, he did the transfer of the money. They sent him information on what account to send the money to, and he did in two separate incidents.
Does that make it easier? I know with cryptocurrency that makes it extremely difficult. Does that make it any easier when it's kind of like a bank transfer? Well,
what ends up happening is it ends up getting transferred numerous times, and it may go from there to a Bitcoin and all that. Mm-hmm. So it makes they make it so that it's very difficult to find the money. Initially, we'll find it one place, and then it's transferred someplace else, and then it goes overseas most of the time, and then it's really gone.
How concerned are you that, with the recent changes in the administration and maybe thoughts on Bitcoin, and the stocks on Bitcoin going up, that you could see more of these things happen?
We're seeing too many of them right now. One of the things we have done is sent several of our investigators to training on Bitcoin because it is becoming a huge problem. And then another thing, a lot of illegal money gets washed through that too, and it's very hard to follow. We are learning, but again, I know legislation's looking at doing some things at Bitcoin ATMs on warning people of frauds and doing some of that too. So anything we can do to make sure people understand that if it's too good to be true, it probably is. And again, a lot of legit companies don't do some of these things. They use WhatsApp because it makes it very difficult to track them. So.
And how long was this going on?
He started in September of 2024 doing the research. Just recently did it, and like I said, then all of a sudden it becomes, they're showing it's a $28 million profit, which that's a pretty good return. It's kind of hard to believe.